love them. Me, I don't love when you know that I stick and move. Know that I stick and move. Know that I stick and move. Me, I don't love them.
Alright, what is up everybody? It is Mason here. I'm going to show you all a little video on how I like to trick shot and what combos I like to do, what type of NSL I like to do, because I've been getting a few comments on to make a video like this. So yeah, and briefly before I make the combo sort of video, I'm going to do a little ballista reload knack tutorial because I've gotten a few comments on that too, and that really won't take that long. So really, you can either shoot into it like this. Oh wait, here we go, hold on. You can shoot into it like that, or you can just have pullback on your DSR. Like, I just call it pullback, but it's just really when your bolt does this, you can do it like that. And basically it's just about timing. I think it's easier to do it with fast hands, and there's a certain moment where it'll work. If you reload too much, it won't knack, it'll just do that. And if you reload too soon, or if you try to knack too soon, you'll still have pullback. But if you get it just right, you'll knack like that. So you see, that was too early, that was too early, that was too late, because there's no more pullback. So you just have to find the right timing, and it's right there for me. I think it's the same for everyone. It's different when you have when you don't have fast meg on, but I think it's just easier to, you know, get the timing right when you have fast meg. Alright, so that's been pretty much it for that. I'm going to go through a couple of classes and show you all what kind of stuff I go for when I trick shot. And so when I NSL, I kind of spin in like a clockwise circle a little bit, and then right before I jump off, I always do one left 360 spin. I don't know why I do that. I don't do that every time, but that's usually what I do. And so usually I'll double insta swap before I do anything, just because I think that looks really sick. And when I have snipers, I might like double insta swap, pull back, and then shock charge, and then go for like a knack or something like that. So really, just all that really was knife, double insta swap, double Y for like the pullback, and then I'll shock charge, cancel, and then I'll jump off. So knife, double insta swap, YY, shock charge, and then go for the shot. And you don't have to do that. You can always go for something now. Oh gosh, I can't even swap. You can always just like maybe do a knack before you do anything like this, and this. Oh, I failed the second one. But you know, it doesn't really matter. You can do whatever y'all want to do. But this is just kind of what I do. Why can't I knack? Oh, there we go. I got both knacks that time. Yeah, so that's been kind of it for snipers. There's a lot of stuff that you can do there. So let's do shotguns next. Shotguns, it's the same thing. I love to double insta swap, and then I like to do at least one double pump. So like knife double insta swap, double pump, shock charge, and then do whatever it is. And so there's tons of stuff that you can do. You can, I don't know, knife double insta swap, pump back, knife. I can't trick shot for some reason. Sorry, this is like, I just woke up, so yeah, something like that, I guess. You know, I've gone for the shot a lot on free for all and stuff. Just the double pumps always look cool, or you could knife double insta swap, double pump, shock charge, and then running man YY or something, I don't know. And if y'all notice a lot, I really like to do those YY running mans or YYs. I think they just like kind of complex, sort of. And for some reason, not a lot of people can do it. Like when I'll join a party with someone or a 6-man, or they'll spectate a shot or watch a video, they'll say, I can't running man YY, and I don't really understand why it's that hard, because really you just press YY, then you sprint a little bit and YY again. It's not really hard. But you know, it's whatever. I like to do it a lot. Yeah, and so there's tons of knacks that you can do, you know. Oh my gosh, I failed so hard right there. Hold on. I don't know, my timing's really off right now. But you can do something like that. There's so many knacks that you can do with the shotgun. Well, I mean, you know, I say that like knacks with the shotguns, besides the reload knacks, or fast swaps, like like the Monty knack, I just think that's a fast swap to me because it's not really. I mean, I guess it has the knack. I don't know. There's a lot of controversy over where if the Monty knack is a knack or not. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with shotguns. Let's do select fire. And now select fire is a really cool class because you can like double select fire, you know, something like that. Oh, I just hit the worst shot I've ever hit. If you're on burst, you can zoom load. It's kind of hard to do when you're host, so I'm not going to really do that. Really just shoot, reload, and aim at all at the same time on burst, and it should do it. And if you have the M27 or Peacekeeper, and if you're on burst, you can zoom in, press Y, and then shock charge, or not shock charge, select fire swap. So zoom in on burst, Y, then select fire, and it'll do a knack called the pre-aim knack or select fire knack. You see me do a lot of those before. But you know, it's kind of whatever. And usually I'll have a class with a claymore on, so I can do like oh gosh, where I can do claymore cancels and stuff like that. And usually when I have a lethal, I'll knife, what's it called? Knife, tactical, lethal, and then tactical again. So shock charge, shock charge like that. And then there's not even a instant swap in there. So it's a little bit easier to do if you're doing NSL like that. And what I do to make it harder, especially when I have a claymore. Hold on, do I have any claymore classes? No, darn it. Alright, well, I will reload, knife, and then I'll instant swap with my shock charge, and then I'll lethal cancel with a claymore attack insertion, and that'll make the DSR, or your sniper, over the shoulder. And then I can instant swap again to my select fire gun or whatever gun I'm using, and then I can tack cancel off again. So it's reload, knife, instant swap, tack cancel or lethal cancel over the shoulder, and then instant swap back, and then tack off. So I'll show you all that again. It's kind of confusing. I don't think I was even on alright, yeah. So I'll show you that again. Knife, insta swap, tack cancel, insta swap, tack cancel again. And that's a little bit harder to do NSL wise, but I think it's really sick, and it'll make you look pretty complex. But generally, if you don't like NSLing a lot, I would just suggest double insta swapping. So something like that. I don't know. And if I don't want to do a lot of NSL, I'll just add a shock charge after the double insta swap. So insta swap, shock charge. So something like that. And y'all know that I'm actually not doing a lot of stuff in the shot because I'm explaining the NSL right now. But you can do a whole lot of stuff in the shots too. I really like select firing into running mans, or pre knacks into running mans, because I like to knack a lot because it kind of sets me apart. And so you can do a whole lot of stuff. Oh gosh. You can do all sorts of things. Really doesn't matter. It's all up to your preference that you want to do. And now I'm gonna do a class with the ballistic knives. I mean, there are tons of things you can do with ballistic knives. You can actually mine-knack with ballistic knives like this. There's a kid who was commenting that I failed a ballistic knack. So I'm gonna show you the difference between just shooting and switching your weapons, and shooting and mine-knacking. So this is just shooting and switching your weapons. That took forever to switch, but if you money-knack with it, it's like that, and it's just like a money-knack. So to me, it's still a fast swap, but you know, it's whatever. And so for NSLing and ballistic knives, I like to knife and double insta swap, and then I like to shoot a ballistic knife and then knife and then shock charge off again. So like this. This is what I like to do usually. Oh gosh, hold on. Something like that. Just NSL wise. And you can also reload knack with ballistic knives. It's really easy, just like that, just like I did. Oh, I failed there. Like that. They're really easy. You just gotta get the timing down, and yeah, same thing in NSLing. You can just double into swap off, double into swap shock charge off. It doesn't really matter what you want to do, because there's so much you can do. You can do a lot of cool ladder bounces with ballistic knives. I'm not particularly that good at ballistic at ladder stalls. I don't really go for them that often. I hit it that time, but I failed an instant swap because I suck. But you know, there's lots of stuff you can do. You can do a whole lot of stuff in windows. Like once you jump into the windows, you can just kind of do whatever you want. I'm just kind of messing around. I'm not really doing anything. And then just at the last second, jump off and shoot. That was just over exaggerated, but like, you know what I mean. You can do all sorts of things. That was really bad. I don't know what I'm doing. But you know, it's kind of whatever. There's just a whole lot of stuff you can do, and a whole lot of knacks you can do. And I always suggest doing a lot of knacks because, you know, knacks are cool. And yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the DSR and Ballista class, because this is actually my favorite class because of all the knacks you can do. You can titty knack, like so. Come on. Why can't I titty knack like that? And really, a bolt action neck, I've had people comment how to do a bolt action neck. It's just a titty knack without zooming in, like that. So just wait till the bolt goes all the way back. That's how I time it. To me, this is one of the hardest knacks. I don't know why. It's just zooming in helps a lot. And so just think of it as a titty knack without zooming in. And like that. There you go. Right there. So yeah, I covered a lot of stuff in this video. Hopefully it helped a little bit. I don't know how much it helped you, but you know, that should have fit. But you know, hopefully this helped. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and hopefully you liked Knacks and Glitches episode 2. Let's try to get that to 100 views because I kind of worked pretty hard on that video. And yeah, it's been pretty much it. Peace out, everyone.
Told my mama if I died and put them roses on my casket. If I burn in hell, OG smoking on my ashes. My city's in the race on whoever make it the fastest. I'm fucking past it, knocking niggas like I'm cashes. I ain't around.